Good morning and welcome to the first day in a brand new week on. And this week on is for me. No screwing around with these trendy fad diets that are going to promise the world and then deliver nothing but sadness and disappointment. No, this one is not one of those week ons. This one is going to be a good one, or at least I'm hoping so. It's going to be good for the soul, but probably not good for my arteries, because this week I'm going to do a week on pizza. That's right, for the next 7 days I'm going to eat nothing but good old Italian, Chicago, New York, doesn't matter what, pizza. Just give me that crust, that bread, that tomato, that cheese, that meat, that veg. Give me it all. Put it right in there and put it right in here, where it's going to make here very, very happy. At least I assume for a couple of days, but then we'll see what happens after then. So this week it's there's no real rules. This is not a set diet. So basically, if it's got bread and tomato and cheese, it's a pizza. Although no, that could kind of be cheese on toast, couldn't it? But so that doesn't count. It can't have cheese on toast. Basically, if it's got pizza in the name, I can eat it. So that's going to be a combination of pizzas that we make, pizzas that we get in, either in the freezer, the fridge, and then shove in the oven, or pizzas that we order, or even pizzas that we eat out. We'll see what the week goes and where the week takes us, because it's going to go anywhere. But, well, specifically to a pizza place. We're not going to Italy, unfortunately. We're just going to have pizzas local to home. But that's fine, because even shit pizza is good pizza, because you're having pizza. I've said pizza far too many times. Now, this isn't just me plucking an idea out of obscurity, even though it's going to be freaking great. There is actually some science behind it, believe it or not. Because a study from the Centre of Nutrition, Exercise and Metabolism at the University of Bath actually found that men aged between 22 and 37 who volunteered to eat tons of pizza were actually able to keep the amount of nutrients in their bloodstream within a normal range. And there also wasn't any negative consequences when it came to their metabolism. So there you go, science, eh? It's all about the science. Listen to the science. If the science says it's okay to eat pizza for a week, then I'm going to bloody well eat pizza for a week. And we'll see over the course of the week how it affects my weight, my happiness, my waistline, my man boobs. We're going to see it all. Actually, you're not going to see my man boobs because no one wants to see that. So there we go. It's going to be very hard for me this week to have breakfasts when it comes to pizza. I'm not going to cook a pizza for breakfast. If I have leftovers from the day before, because you know it is also scientific fact that next day pizza is also freaking fantastic, then that's fine. But there's very little when it comes to breakfast pizza. I could have maybe 7 breakfast like bacon and egg pizzas, but you know that will get quite old. So we'll see what we can do there. So for day one at least, no pizza for breakfast, but obviously pizza for lunch, pizza for dinner, and pizza for snacks if I so therefore wish. That's not a sentence that makes any sense. I'm just thinking about the pizzas that are to come. I cannot wait. Yum. Or at least hopefully yum. So anyway, enough about yakking on about pizzas. It's time to actually start eating some pizzas. But before that, I suppose it's only fair if I jump on the old scales and see what my current weight is, so that we can compare it to how it is at the end of the week. Because I've got a feeling, you know, it's just some sort of intuition going on in my deep recesses of my brain that I'm probably going to gain weight this week. We'll do what we can to try and ensure that doesn't happen. However, will my happiness outweigh my sadness for what the scales are inevitably going to say? But we'll find out that, won't we? Right, let's hop on the old scales.
Okie dokie, here we go. What am I at the start of the week? Boom, there we go. Right, let's go eat some pizza.
For my first meal of this week on pizza, it's unsurprisingly going to be a pizza, a frozen pizza. This is Dr. Oetker, who I assume is some sort of German doctor of Italian food or something. I don't know. So this is Ristorante Pizza Pepperoni Salami. Salame. Salami. I don't know. Is that how you spell salami usually? No. Dunno. So this is a frozen pizza. Very, very hard. So half a pizza contains 66% of my fat and 23% of my energy for the day. So I'm going to eat the whole thing and just get really fat and happy. So this is not the biggest pizza of the week. I can tell you that right now for free. And there's going to be lots of other at-home baked pizzas, I'm sure. But to start off, let's have a German one. Well, it's a little bit lopsided. Ooh, there's pepperoni on the side. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do a bit of reorganising of the pepperoni for this one. I mean, God, this was supposed to be easy. I'm having to do work. Why me? Right, in the oven. Oh, I forgot this one. There we go. And here we go. One Dr. Oetker pepperoni salami pizza. It smells really blooming good. So I'm going to chop this. That's not how you do it. You don't chop a pizza. I'm going to slice this and then put it in my face. Look at that. It's not the grandest pizza to start the week with, but, you know, who gets to eat pizza at a lunchtime in a weekday? Yum, yum. Even though it's a really thin crust, it's actually quite soft. So, thankfully, I say, because my teeth are actually shot to shit at the moment, because I've got braces, well, not currently got them in, but basically I've got removable braces which make my teeth extra tender. I'm guessing the crust, though, that is crispy, but not horrendous, thankfully. Any longer in the oven, and it would have been too much for me, but as it is, it's got a nice crunch to it while not being like teeth-shatteringly crispy. But the pepperoni's got a slight bit of heat to it, nice and salty, nice and meaty. Tomato sauce is actually really thin, and there's not much of it, which is good really, because it's not too dominating with the flavour. You could argue that it could do with more cheese. However, I don't think it necessarily needs it. It's not a hugely powerful cheesiness flavour to it, and it's not particularly stringy, but yeah, that would be my only criticism maybe, if I was going to have one. It could do with a tiny bit more cheese, but that's just me being like a bit picky, I would have thought. As far as an oven pizza goes, a frozen oven pizza goes, I think it's a pretty good start to the week. It's not massive. I'm going to easily be able to demolish this all in one just by myself, but in the evening you might need a salad or something. If this is going to be your main meal of the day, yeah, I think you could probably do with a salad or just maybe a bit of garlic bread on the side. But it's not designed to be massive. You could probably share it and have some chips or something with someone, but yeah, that's a pretty good pizza. For a frozen pizza, really good start to the week. No complaints really. Just pickiness. Currently doing some editing, and if you can't tell by me doing the thumbnail there, this is for the catgrass video, which if you haven't seen it, it's got lots of basil in it, so check it out. So I'm going to do some editing. I need to get the nice. There's a good frame, right? There's a good frame. Let me capture that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm not going to do this one-handed. Like I butcher my bloody cooking one-handed, so I'm gonna do this. With a happy full tummy full of pizza, yum. It wouldn't be a week on without showing you here, would it, Basil? And yes, as you will see, he is still on the table. For some reason, we allow it. We don't really eat meals on the table, so, you know, it's not like it's unhygienic or anything. Are you going to acknowledge me? No, he is not. Well, my Dr. Oetker pepperoni and salami pizza, yeah, as kind of predicted, I'm a greedy git, so it didn't keep me particularly full. So it is now 6 o'clock and I'm getting hungry for dinner. So it's about time we ordered our first takeaway pizza of the week. So I'm gonna go to the Hut. Pizza Hut's probably the most famous pizza place, at least in the UK. I know Papa John's and Domino's are kind of sort of hot on their tail, but Pizza Hut has been around much longer, so I think it's only fair that for the first takeaway pizza of the week, we go to the Hut. Delivery in 40 to 60 minutes, so we're going to have to live with that. Gracie actually wants to join me for the first inaugural week on pizza takeaway, so what we're going to want, ideally I want 2 medium pizzas, but at least on the Deliveroo app there's no option for that, so we are going to have to... Ooh, and she wants garlic bread, so we're going to have to go for 2 large pizzas and a side. So, My first pizza is going to be a chicken supreme, I think. And choose your crust. It's got to be deep pan, right? It's got to be deep pan. And then my second pizza, Gracie would like what did you want? A farmhouse? Why does it keep going up? How annoying. And yeah, pan crust. And as for she wants extra cheese. She's a cheesy girl, is our Gracie, so we shall get her some cheese. And then she would like some garlic bread. Right. To basket. There we go. What have we got? 30 quid. Well, 29.91. Blimey. Right. Let's get this bad boy ordered. And now we wait impatiently.
Hello.
Hiya. Oh, it smells good. Are you ready for this? Because I am. Is that right? Is that what I ordered? Yeah, that's right. The vegetables threw me. I was expecting just chicken and mushroom. But no, we've got veggies on there. That's good. I'm not going to get scurvy this week. Right, so let's try chicken supreme, yeah. Let us try a bit of chicken supreme deep pan. Oh, are you going to... Yeah, there you go. Oh, that is very tomatoey. It's not bad. Really deep, rich tomato flavour. I feel like all the cheese just comes off in clumps. And the crust, whilst nice and bready and doughy, hasn't travelled great.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop. Stop! Great timing. So... Oh, I'm underwhelmed.
Oh, well, at least you've got the right pizza.
Yeah, that's true, because whilst I did definitely order, as you can see on here, a farmhouse for Gracie, what you have actually received appears to be a Hawaiian.
But I'm okay with that, because I actually do quite like ham on
Oh,
pineapple pizza.
no.
But you'd be very disappointed. if you
Fruit
got
on a
that.
pizza? Yeah, I'd be livid. Thankfully, you like it. Thankfully, I do like this, but... I'm going to say... Oh, you want some pizza? Want some? No, he doesn't. I'm going to say something controversial.
You don't like it?
I like it,
You prefer the
but
restaurant?
I preferred the Dr. Urquhart this morning. So how's yours, anyway?
So good. I've got a ton of cheese on there. It's lovely and bready. My pizza dough is perfect. I'm very happy with mine. It's the wrong pizza. It's not what I wanted, but it's lovely.
Well, the crust is incredible, though, actually. The crispy bit, the bit at the end, in the centre of the pizza, bit soft and wet, but the crust is... But slightly underwhelmed by the actual pizza. I'm glad you like yours, though.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Don't get me wrong, I'm going to demolish it. Why must you appear when it's least convenient for me? Oh, I'm so full. This is what I've got left. I think it's a valiant effort, to be honest. Don't think I've done too bad. And I've got to say, the more I ate of it, the more I bloody loved that crust. The pizza itself, so-so. The crust, oh, so good. And now I'm not sure if I prefer Dr. Urquhart or not. I think I probably preferred the Dr. Urquhart toppings and tomato sauce, but that crust. So combine the two for the ultimate pizza, I think. So, can we do that at some point? Probably can't make that work, can I? Can't probably have the Hut Man and Dr. Urquhart have some sort of romance and create the ultimate cheesy child. I don't know. No, probably can't. I don't know what I'm saying. Right. Probably got myself some lunch there. Oh, right, there we go. That was the first day of a week on pizza. The week on that I've been looking forward to since I started doing week ons back in 2014 was the first one. Wow, a few more years and I've been doing these things for 10 bloody years. Wow, and finally, I get to eat a week-on pizza, which has started pretty well. But then, as I said this morning, there is no such thing really as a bad pizza. And I'm praying I don't prove myself wrong over the course of this week. So, lunch today was my Dr. Oetker pepperoni and salami pizza, which, to be fair, was cracking. For a frozen pizza, that was yum. So, yeah, I'm going to get some of those and stick them in the freezer and try their full range, because to be honest, that was really good. It was really, really nice. Just wasn't super filling, so if you have it as a main meal, you're going to probably want a salad or, you know, some garlic bread or chips or just something else just to tide you over, just to fill you up. Or maybe it's just that I'm super greedy. So maybe it would be fine if you've got a normal adult appetite. However, I do not. So there we go. I've got no problem admitting it, that I'm a greedy get. So, you know, it is what it is. It did fill me up, but certainly not to the point where I was kind of satisfied, to use a less than fortunate expression. However, dinner, Pizza Hut, yeah, my first few bites were kind of disappointing. The toppings were fine, nice. It was just a bit sloppy. The base was sloppy and the toppings was just a bit runny, and yeah, the tomato sauce was not as nice as the one on the Dr. Oetker pizza. Toppings were fine, you know, veggies and a bit of chicken, pretty good. However, where that pizza really sang, where it came to life in my mouth, was the crust. The actual edge. Like, I would happily have just the crust. It was almost like it was deep fried or fried bread. It was crispy, oily, greasy in a good way, crunchy. Yeah, that was really, really nice. I kind of, yeah. Why do those other things like the stuffed crusts, they don't have that, or those cheesy bites where they're like twisted bits at the crust? Nah, just give me the standard deep pan crust. That is where it's at. That was really good. So I'm really happy with that. It ended far better than it started. The last bite was by far better than the first bite. So that's strange. Usually you would think the opposite with the pizza. But you know what? I ain't complaining. It was good. So the week has started strong. I'm very, very, very happy that finally this week is coming to fruition. And it's so far, on day one, bearing in mind, it hasn't let me down. But there are 6 more days to go. So 6 more days to kill myself with grease, cheese, and plenty of bread. So if you want to see how that goes, do please consider support the show on Patreon. You can watch the rest of this week on right now, and you'll be able to see how I either survive or I die. We'll see, won't we? That'll be a fun thing to wait for, won't it, eh? Or just subscribe to the channel, and you'll see the videos as and when they hit around the same time each day. So yeah, it's going well. Not really anything to complain about so far. We're gonna have to find some new and interesting things to have this week, aren't we? Already got some ideas for tomorrow. It's probably going to be pizza, isn't it? See you for day 2.